Hello, hello. Right. I have no idea what I'm doing anymore. It's like I've forgotten everything. So, originally, I was going to do some roleplay after saying that I didn't want to do roleplay anymore, and then a server came up that piqued my interest. I can't get onto the server. I don't know why. I can't figure it out. Voodoo and witchcraft. Apparently, I need to sacrifice the blood of a virgin and my firstborn to get on there. So, we're going to try and get back on there in a bit. But until then, we're going to try and play some Stanley Parable, which I don't know much about as a game. So what I will do is, how do I turn off Spotify? So none of my stuff works anymore. Like my Stream Deck doesn't work, so I have to do everything manually. So I'm just going to complain all stream about how nothing works how I want it to anymore. And I bet I've been talking and been muted. That wouldn't surprise me because I've forgotten how to do everything. Okay, so Stanley Parable. If anything's too loud, please let me know because I have no idea how these things sound anymore. Amazing, yes, 'tis amazing. Life is amazing. Touch too loud. Okay, so we can. Did the game just crash? Did the game just crash? This was my backup. This was my backup. We'll try that again. Fuck my life. Let's try that again. Is it even picking up anymore on the screen? Jeez, no. Okay, well. Rip. Do you know what else then? Do you know what? We'll sit and suffer whilst I try and get onto this game then instead. So I hate everything right now so much. Starting off strong, guys. Start as you mean to go on, right? What doth life? Yeah, to be fair, we could sit here and try and figure out. So, the server I wanted to play on was the medieval roleplay one that seems to be popping off all of a sudden. Uh, and I just like the idea of something different to cowboys or GTA gangsters, brat brat. So, and I was like, this could be fun. Plus, it's medieval, which is something I actually studied as part of my literature degree. It was like a whole ass module on like medieval literature, and I was like, that could be interesting. And as Baby Doll has already said in chat, like, what doth life? It's a little bit of Shakespeare, a little bit of Chaucer, a little bit of all that sort of language. And I was like, oh man, maybe I can shine. Maybe I'll fall flat on my face because actually reciting medieval literature or performing Shakespeare from a script is very different to improvising the language. Well, we might get there. I am rambling because I'm just trying to figure out why my PC's not working. OBS isn't even picking up 5M now. This is disgusting. This is terrifyingly bad. Is that going to... Oh, maybe I just need to... Oh. What did I break? Is that... Nothing. Nothing is working. What doth life, indeed? Let's try. Hang on. There we go. There we go. You just don't have to see me anymore. That's fine. Okay. Red M. Which, by the way, my Red M itself shat itself about 20 minutes ago. Wow. Red M. We got there, guys. Got there. Although I have just seen that I have a DM from Crazy. So me and Crazy have decided that we wanted to do a little duo coming in together at least. So, you know, you've got a friend to roleplay with. And he has just DM'd me saying he can't get on either. So this should be interessante. I can't even find the connection stuff for it now. Guys, what's going on? Why am I like this? Do you know what? I'm not even, no, not why am I like this. This isn't even me. I've done everything in my God-given power to make this work. And it is not. It is not working. If all else fails, we can be the only player on Rootin' Tootin' Roleplay. Oh yeah, we could just join like Rootin' Tootin' Roleplay for a Rootin' Tootin' good time. No, if all else fails, I've got other games we can play. I don't know. There we go. Server failed to load. This is all I've had all day. I've spent the last 2 hours trying to get onto this server. I've made a character. I've gotten there once. I've gotten on there once to make a character, and then beyond that, have I sat on this for a bit? Yeah, and then that happens. Failed to fetch server variables. It's not a me problem, by the way. I can get onto literally every other server. Wah, wah. So the only other thing I could potentially do, but then this seems to break my red M, is I can try on the different thingy bob is. So let's try that, shall we? Let's try that. Nice black screen. I hope everyone loves that. I hope that's fun for everyone. It would help if I hit exit desktop, right? Ugh. Trajet. Wait, we're not French. We want to be medieval. I need to start trying to say medieval shit. What? What's wrong with my game capture all of a sudden? Guys, please. I'm gonna throw my own PC out the window. Okay. So we can see Red M, finally. Right, I can't. Can. So we need to wait until this gets to like 67%. Loading game. So we'll wait. Won't connect. Oh, see, I've been on the Discord. I've gone through all the thingies. The only thing I haven't done that the Discord for the server actually suggests is I haven't changed it so that it automatically boots in pure mode 2. One, because that fucks up my PC for some reason, and I can't then get onto Red M full stop. And two, fucking pure mode is bullshit. It does it like it's meant to stop people from cheating. It's like an anti-cheat. It doesn't though. People want to cheat, they're gonna cheat even with pure mode. Just eat pure mode, it's janky as fuck. CFX doesn't like it. Grr. That's my rant on pure mode, guys. And server is failing to load again. Fudge me. Fudge me sideways. Your new plan. There is a game that I really like. Not Stanley Parable. It's called Nightingale. It's a pretty game. I think it's a pretty game. It's had an update. I haven't played it properly in a while, so we can start that again. Quite happily play that again. Let's see if my PC fucking picks that up. Let's see if that crashes. Okay. then if I go to properties, the game is playing at least. Aha! It's also really loud, so we'll use this as a test run for other stuff. So that's the sound of the audio down. Is that better? Hope that's not too loud. Okay. Shall play some Nightingale. Is it medieval? No. Is it Stanley Parable? No. Should I probably change everything in my stream now? Yes, I should. Let's get that changed. Do you know what? We're changing the title. How to stream. Remember, can we spell remembering? Remembering how to stream. And the game is not Stanley Parable, it is Nightingale. So I remember when this first came out, I actually watched loads of other people's streams so I could get all the free stuff. I imagine it's kind of like not interesting anymore. The hype is gone, but I like it. We're not gonna start a new character. This one's fairly new, so we'll use this one. And we're gonna play solo. We can try that server later. I'm sure it'll work. We can try it. We can. We will do our best to try it. Because I was really excited to actually be and do a bit of like roleplay that's a bit different to what we're all used to. I mean, my dream would be to find a sci-fi server. Like, I am desperate for like an Expanse meets Firefly type mashup roleplay server. That's because I just really like sci-fi. I like sci-fi and post-apocalyptic. It's kind of my jam. Dystopian futures. But anyway, Nightingale is neither of those things. Nightingale is, I believe it's called lamp, like gas lamp something or other. Gas lamp punk. What have I missed? You've missed me crying into a keyboard because Stanley Parable didn't work, which was my backup for if I couldn't get on the roleplay server, which I couldn't get on, and then I couldn't get Stanley Parable to work. So now we're playing Nightingale. Oh, I was kind of hoping it would take me back to the very beginning. Maybe we should go back and start a new game because this isn't the beginning. We'll get there, guys. Quit game. Back to the main menu. Maybe we'll make a new character then. Maybe that's what you have to do to start from the beginning. Play. Another character. It's fun making characters, right? So, means you get to see all of it. I'm not going to import. Oh, can I import an appearance? No, I don't have an appearance to import. So you select a body type. We're going to have a lady. We're going to have a lady, and we're going to choose a new face that I haven't used before. I don't think I've used that face. No, maybe I have. I don't think I've used that face. Or that face. Oh, what face do we go with? Guys, it's going to be 5 hours of making a character. Nope. Do you know what? I'm going to go back to that one. Yeah, we'll use that one. Age. She can be... Oh, what's it? Oh, wow. I could be super old. So what do they think a 35-year-old looks like? Still young. We'll take it. I can sound... Okay. That's all the voices. Ancestry. Oh, we have to choose... Okay, well, he can be Grandad. And Grandma. And then Grandad. And then Grandma. I don't... don't know if these even have like a point to them. Sure. Oh, my nose! And then... Sure, we'll use this guy. He's not weird looking. Have I used her yet? Nope. Eclectic mix of all of the random faces. Oh no, I've already used her. Yeah, alright. And then... you can be... I was about to say you can be daddy, and I don't want to... I'm glad I stopped, and then I don't know why I decided to then say that out loud. Even though I stopped myself originally. And then... Have I used her yet? Yeah, right at the back. Yeah, sure. No, and her. Okay. Yeah, okay, that'll do. Inheritance. Okay. Bro, her grandparents are definitely related. 100%. Oh, oh. Ooh. This is a chin. She's got a chin on her. Okay, maybe like... Maybe like there? Because I'm not sure I'm... Like, that's full Wicked Witch of the West, right? Like there, maybe? Sure. Customize the skin tone. Wow. That's very pale. Very tanned. Go there. Can mottle it. Does that just age the skin? Yeah, let's mottle it. Why not? So has that server not worked for you since they did that clothing update? To be fair, it hasn't worked for me since I made the character and then logged off. Because I've not been able to log on since. Just like, no chance. Hey, do we want funky colour hair? Oh no, we want that colour hair. She can have that colour hair. Hairstyle. Oh, stop going so close. Sure. That'll do, donkey. Oh wow, she can have... No, I thought that was earrings. It's hair beads. She can have that hair. And then she can have Vulcan eyebrow. But yeah, no, I haven't been able to get on full stop since then. And I don't know if it's a me. No, I don't know if it's a me issue or not. It might be. Ooh. I can change the jawline? Does that mean we can get rid of White How? Maybe. Oh. Oh, oh. So that's like in the middle. So I don't want to do that. Do I? Probably want to just put it in the middle where it was, right? So what's chin shape? Does that make it wider? Sure. I don't think I've made that. I don't think I've made this any better. Jaw hard or soft? Oh. Aha, width. That's what I wanted, right? No. No, apparently not that. I've seen people having a lot of issues, but I've not watched enough to learn any voodoo that fixes anything. Yeah, I've had issues with Red M in the past. And usually I've found fixes to get it to work. Like, and I've done loads to get the fixes to work. But would seem that this requires something far beyond the voodoo that I'm aware of. Which kind of sucks. But is it a chin sound? Oh. No, I don't think we want that. Maybe a little bit of one. That just makes the chin even... So how do I... That do... Oh, oh, no, 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 no. This poor woman. Okay. That'll do. Those. She's got a very strong face. What does this do? Oh. Okay, that gives you the bridge of the nose. Bit of a hunker. Oh, you can give it like a little ski slope. Maybe I am just going to make her look like a witch. But yeah, so like it's... I was really looking forward to medieval stuff, but we'll do this for now. And I'm going to let Crazy keep me updated on whether or not he can get in. Because if he can get in, I should be able to get in. Right? Right? Would hope so anyway. Eye presets. Sure. Done. That's fine. Do you know what? I think she looks fine as she is. Maybe we'll change her mouth though. And now she just looks like a fish. Sure. Makeup. She doesn't need any other makeup. Clothes. Rugged. Outfits. Boom. Mary Poppins this shit. Let's go. Difficulty. We'll go with balanced because it's been a minute since I played it. And if it ends up being difficult, well, oh, too easy, we can change that. Advance your character and begin your adventure. Yes, please. Oh, okay. Finalize. And we'll call me Moogie again. We have a character.
Before time itself, the realms have existed. Born of curiosity, we opened the first gateway to our endless Feywilds. The Fey have long since aided men in harnessing that which we live and breathe. Magic.
Magic.
Amity was known until we Fey retreated from your domain. In pursuit of power, your grasp extended reach. Avarice, pride, hubris, and out flowed the Pale, swallowing all in its path. Some fled its ever-spreading tongue, seeking the city where no Fey may tread. Nightingale. Yet even there, you were severed from assistance, as the pathway between realms collapsed. But perhaps not all is lost, for Nightingale still stands, upholding long-held ideals of progress, enlightenment, and hope. Your path thither is winding and full of terror's nascent realm walker. Wilt thou succumb to Fey lands beyond thy wit? Or wilt thou endure, find the way homeward and rebuild anew?
Okay, none of these sentences belong together. I have no idea what's going on already. So one of the reasons because I got Nightingale when it first came out and was like, love this, and binge played it, but there wasn't that much content for it. One of the reasons I went for it was because it has characters that are either inspired by or direct actual characters of characters from literature. I've said characters like 5 million times. But from like Victorian type literature. So they've got some like H.G. Wells references almost. You've got Puck, so you've got some Shakespeare stuff in there as well. Puck is your guide. He's a little asshole, but he is your guide. And the voice actor is, I've forgotten his name, but he's a really well-known British actor. He was in, I think it was like The British Hustle, might have been what it was called. But he's been in a lot of Terry Pratchett stuff. Like he played Tia Timey in, was it Norrell and Strange? Hi Avalon, how are you? But yeah, so you can just watch me nerd out when I see the characters that are actually from stories and stuff. So, oh yeah, and Baby Doll, you said you didn't know what's happened. Basically, the world from whatever time period this is has some weird plague. I've forgotten what it was called already. And then they have these like portals, which are basically like stargates, and you have to go through them and find the sanctuary that is Nightingale. And I think it's the Blight. That was it. The Blight came along. Oh, I want that. Oh, another one. Yay. And then I'm assuming this is how I start picking stuff up. Like, I'll have a simple stand thingy. Oh. Let me through! I'm good, thanks. I hope you are too. Miss you being on Wild, mate. Had a good time role-playing with you back then. Ah, yeah, I saw that your name popped up sliding into the Discord for the medieval one. And I did... Oh, what the fuck is that? They weren't in here before! Kill it! Okay, there never used to be monsters in here. I'd just like to add. But yeah, and I actually, like, exclaimed. I was like, oh, Avalon's joined! Oh my god, that made me jump! Why is there so many in here? Wait! They weren't in here when I first played the game! You used to be able to just run around casually! Oh no! Go away! Leave me alone! What do you mean I need to be revived? We'll have to give up already. Already! Rip. I wasn't prepared. Totally washed. Alright, so like this game is all about exploration. However, apparently they want to throw monsters at you now. Do I want to pick the wood up? Maybe. I'm sure that'll be... Oh, I didn't go in that earlier. That would have made life easier. Right, what are the buttons I want? There we go. Fudge me is all I'm saying. No, we're not going back down there. I learnt my lesson the hard way. These horrible little bastards are going to come running at me. All I want to do is loot chests. But no. Apparently this... No, I want that. Thank you. Can you get that damn server to launch, Avalon? Oh yeah, can you get onto it? Have you tried it yet? Have you applied? Is the other one. Okay, yeah. Bound stuff. I'm kind of hoping there won't be any more in here. No. You can quickly. I know that there are chests in here and I would like to raid the shit out of them. Free stuff is free stuff, sir. I've cleared my Red M cache. I had to do a fresh install of Red M as well. And of the game, because whatever I tried to do to try and get onto the server originally buggered everything. I've done all the things. I've followed all the instructions on the Discord. It just hates me. Hang on. Transfer all. Thank you. Is there anything I've missed? Well, still can't get on. We tried. Maybe they will sort it out over the weekend. Yeah, okay. If you still can't get on.
Shadows abound, yet like a fire's final embers.
To be snuffed out.
Refuse to be snuffed out. I come with an offer to guide you to a safer realm and rebuke death, unlike so many of your kin. Oh, under this mask, you wonder. I am Puck. Robin to some, Oberon's merry wanderer of the night. the last furtive fae to grace your kind. Now, take this blood-stained card that you might travel swiftly to the realm of abeyance.
Extend your hands.
Homosit inconul ome. Across the divide, greater gifts await. Partnerships with we fae afford many wonders yet unseen. Hurry yonder toward portal and apparatus, so you, bare child of Earth, might abscond this nightmare.
Okay, thank you, Puck. Yeah, so I was saying before Puck so rudely interrupted me. Me and Crazy will probably try and get on again then on Monday. So, because we want to start, like, we want to play together. It'll be nice to start together as well. What do you mean? They've caught my stench. Oh! It's behind me and it's attacking me! What the fuck was that?
Your path forward is winding and full of terrors.
Can I not just peacefully walk through a gate anymore?
Survive the realms and rebuild all that has been lost.
It's new. My mind is blown. Okay, well before that thing so rudely am I gonna get ambushed now on the other side? Fucking assholes. Okay, I'm good. What do you want, Puck? You're pissing me off already. I'll talk to him in a minute. Yeah, so me and Crazy want to start off together. So we'll try on Monday. Like, after that, sure, we'll probably get on at different times. But Moogie and Crazy, you got any idea what you want to do character-wise on the medieval thing? Yeah, so we've got a little duo. We've both already made our characters. I've got a traveller called Neve Barrett. And she has her very loyal companion, found brother, Torbjorn, which is Crazy's character. And they found each other on their travels after their lives have happened, and they've been traveling together ever since. Are they completely straight and narrow people? No, because it's me, and I can't do law-abiding very well, but yeah, I don't want to, like, say what our characters are too much because, one, I think we both want to get the lay of the land before we really commit to what we went with. Because some things might not work. But, like, yeah. They're fun characters. It's going to be entertaining, that's what we will say. It's going to be entertaining. Yeah, it is going to be entertaining. Like, I've been... Is that because you are such a crim? I know Avalon, I am such a crim. I'm such a criminal person. I break the law all the time. I don't, for legal reasons, no, I don't. Like, put that out into the world. I break the law all the time.
Count thyself
but no.
Among the
No, I think when it comes to, like, roleplay, I like to play a rogue type character. I like to play the ones that get to have a bit of an adventure.
Are far from hospitable. Sequestered so and struck by woe begs the question: wilt thou be a survivor?
Would that
Find
be a
your
survivor?
bearings and acquaint yourself with this realm. Long has it been left in limbo, not unlike you. Though this dismal landscape bears few reminders of its esteemed past, it need not remain so. One final card I give to thee. Play it yonder.
Wait, hang on. What do you mean I almost got Eddie killed for labelling as a grass? Cecily didn't label him as a grass. Cecily was trying to prove that he wasn't a grass. Someone else told her that, and she was like, I'll find out for myself, thank you very much. We loved Eddie. Eddie Pipes was a fan favourite. Yeah, really. It wasn't Cecily. I don't even mind telling you this now, because it's like a year ago. Cecily adored Pipes. He had cut-off trousers. They were the pants of trustworthiness. We loved them. But yeah, none of us wanted it to be true, so Cecily was going out of her way to try and, like, prove that he wasn't a grass. I don't know if he was. I don't know if he was or if he wasn't, but we didn't want to believe it to be true. Trust me, Trousers, he's a pirate now anyway. Yeah, trust me, Trousers. Well, if he's a pirate, we're gonna love him even more. Cecily loves pirates. But yeah, no. We didn't label him a grass. That was some other people in Van Horn who were dodgy as fuck, and we were like, and then they started calling Cecily sus as well, and we were like, do you know what? Be gone. Be gone, children. No. But yeah, no, we loved Eddie. We were like, say it ain't so, when someone told us he was a law rat. Okay. Return to Puck. Fine. What do you want, Puck?
No pearly gates for you just yet, my friend.
No pearly gates.
Though this Zephyr would prefer to whisper over your bones, I have tasked it with your preservation. Should you perish, it will whisk you away and revive your spirit. Of course, the Zephyr is tasked only with rescuing you. The contract is very literal about that, though I have asked it to try to preserve your modesty and what tools it can. However, the disquieting sensation of death will linger afterward, so tread warily.
Oh yeah, I was saying Cecily had an air of glowy about her. Federally. Do you know, I get that with all of every character I think I play. Go away, Puck. What? I haven't done anything. I've just run away. Puck?
Now that has made a difference.
Okay.
Quite the mechanism indeed. But you needn't fret over the lofty particulars just yet. More immediate concerns are at hand. The realm you've now cleansed was once the center of the Empyrean network. Long ago, it allowed lesser fae and fleshlings to travel the wilds with ease and accuracy. Though the path onward is presently dormant, it did not meet the same ruinous fate as your human-made network. There is yet a way to reignite these portals, and once thou hast proven thyself ready, I shall lead thee to it. One of my promised gifts should help your cause. A hermetic guidebook and pocket watch, purloined off the corpse of a realm walker. Keep these like close companions as you steel yourself. There is much to do before thy survival is assured.
Okay. Still talking at me. Good. I stopped talking like that after she murked the banana fart, but to be fair. Fucking bananas. That was too much hassle. Bananas. But yeah, no, a lot of my character, I think I give an air of a glowy, maybe. Maybe I don't know. Maybe one day we'll play a cop. We actually will play a cop. We'll play like a proper morally righteous, law-abiding, law-enforcing type character, and I'll be amazing at it. But, you know, we've never quite had the opportunity to. Progression menu. Is there anything else I can do? Hang on. Do you know what? I realise I've been stressing about this server, trying to get onto it, that I've probably drank far too much liquid, and I do need to go and use the bathroom really quickly. So, I will be right back. Okay, we are back. Okay. Now, I wouldn't say you have glowy hair, more like Neighborhood Watch yet. I'm nosy. I'm nosy. So all my characters will end up being nosy. I like to know stories and stuff. What can I say? I'm a sucker for a good backstory. Or a good character. I'm playing a law-abiding character at the moment called Laura. She has applied for Law 2. We'll see how that goes. Oh, good luck. Good luck. Oh, berries. Can I do anything with them? Probably. Bum ba-dum 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 ba-dum. Just like having a little waddle. Oh, that's definitely got to be stairs, right? Oh no, there are stairs. Use my eyeballs. That would help, right? Here's a simple mining pick. Please now use it to hack through these thingies. The fuck is going on with the shadows? What shadows? I don't know. I'll be honest. Do not know. Ooh, we'll take all of that. Am I ever encumbered yet? No. Oh, no game. Please don't do that. I gotta... Hey, look! We've got a torch! Anyway, I don't want that. Let's go back to that. Boom. Maybe it's meant to be like sun... Yeah, it's a bit like TV static, isn't it? Maybe it's meant to be like sunset. Maybe I've fucked my PC. Maybe it's me. It's me, I'm the problem. It's me. That was so not the tune to the song, but it'll do. What? Okay, I was like, what are those? Nothing to be afraid of. Although wolves is a slightly different... Get away from me, wolves. Wolves, bane of my life. Incendiary incantations. Let's try that again. My dissatisfaction with the typical immolation enchantments has led me to devise an improved version with farther reach and more impressive impact. After being asked not to conduct my tests with the Academy of Arcane Sciences itself, I have taken temporary residence in a lesser travelled realm, where I will pose no risk to students or faculty. First experiment. Upon first cast, the fireball struck its mark with a delightful crash. The flames did not linger, but the affected trunk was sundered quite expertly. While I am satisfied with impact volume, I would have appreciated more theatrics in the meteoric tail and initial impact. Those who witness it should be left starry-eyed for no less than 1 hour. Thus, I return to the drawing board. Second experiment, blah blah. Second experiment, wow. A touch hot upon the hands, but I nearly have it. Blue flame at its core, with a grand whistling as it arcs towards the trees. Still, the fire refuses to catch, and the impact is ever so slightly dim. One further revision, and I can return with the fruits of my labour. So I think we just got a magic spell that I can put onto... Well, there's no fucking magic spell here. Do I have to make it? It's me like, I think I just got a magic spell. That lies. Oh, am I a scholar? I want to be a scholar. Yeah, I'll take that. Can I not put that on? Oh, no, that's why it's there. Found it. So we have to put it on a melee weapon or tool. Well, we keep using the axe quite a lot, don't we? So should we put it on, or should we put it on the knife? Should we put it on the axe? Apply to the thing I use most. Enchant. And now I should be able to be like, yeah, bitches, where is it? Ah, I wanted a target. Sure, maybe there's one up here. Boom. We have magic. Did it die? Oh, no, it ran off. Wow. Oh no, what have I picked to fight with? What? There he is. Oh, okay. Just proud of myself for the magic. Pick that up. Okay, now what do I need to do? Establish a base. Unlock the cairn. I've been ignoring all of the things on the screen, as per usual. So we can unlock that. Is that also free? Is that also... No, that's not free. That's free. Nope. I want the free stuff, please. So I can make a stick tent. Cool. You're not free either. Any of these free? Oh, I'm assuming I've already learnt that by accident. Free. Free. Chat, is this Fortnite? I don't know. Is this Fortnite? I've never played... So I have never played Fortnite. And I can tell you now, I probably never will. Build an estate cairn. Well, let's build this somewhere nice. Well, that's obviously a settlement over there, isn't it? Why do I want to build a little cute little estate? Probably doesn't matter where I build it. So we're going to build it... The fuck? Thought I heard something trying to destroy the world. We'll build it right here. What do I need to build it? Oh. Oh, okay. Then we just run around and grab stuff. Neither, to be fair, too old. Yeah, too old for Fortnite. I know adults that play Fortnite, she says, I think. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. And have I just not got the stuff for it? No, that's why. Does that mean I need to go bust up some rocks? Probably. So yeah, this game's kind of like survival and building and a little bit of like... I think there's a story to it. But it's here, and you know what? It's working. Will this become a regular game I play on stream? No. But, you know, desperate times called for desperate measures. Oh, I need more rocks. Okay. Is that gonna... Yep. Yeah. I thought I had... Did I not pick up rocks? Does it need more rocks? Oh, it's because it's sandstone. Oh, I'm so confused already. What are you? Rocks? Okay, I have a can. Can? Blade and barrel. Unlock simple workbench. And... learn for free. Yay! That's not free. That's free. Free? Not free. Ooh, that is though. So usually I would run off and just try and chase the actual game itself, like the story of the game. But with this one, you kind of have to do the progression. Otherwise, you can't get through the game. Which sucks a tad for me. Unlock the simple workbench. I forgot about that bit. That's already unlocked. What was the other one it wanted? Tanning. No. Oh, is that a... Well, it was maybe not free, but it is now. Free. Which then all of them. There it is. Well, I'm just going to pay for it. Motherfuckers doing job boards in a single player game. Rip. Fight me. So this game used to be open world-ish. It used to be online. So you could have your friends come and join in your little realms. And then eventually you'd get to this place near the end, which would be... I don't think it was Nightingale. It was like the place before you'd get to Nightingale. And then the game sort of like ran out of content. And they've changed it now so that it's not online, but you can have your own servers. But I don't know how that really works. What was I doing? Find a ranged weapon. Find a ranged weapon. Well, then we look at the map. There must be... That's a treasured item. Bet that's... Did it have a bad launch or something? That seems like an odd change. No, I don't think it had a bad launch as such. I think it came out at the same time as... Oh, fucking wolves. It came out at like the same time as one of the other games that are very... Enshrouded, there we go. Oh, no. Run away and take one of those things. Yeah, so it came out at the same time as Enshrouded, and I think a lot of people chose Enshrouded over this. Can you please die? So yeah, but I don't know. I think it was maybe unstable with it being online all the time, so they've made it so that you can have it as stable as your own internet connection instead of their servers? Question mark? So yeah, so now you can still play with friends, but you kind of have to host it. And you can also do like servers, a bit like Red M, where you can have it up all the time and your friends can come in and play up to however many you want to set it out. It's a bit like that stupid free game we were playing, the one with the houses and the bus monsters. Oh yeah, One Life? I know which one you're talking about. I don't think it was called One Life. I don't know where that came from. Yeah, it is a bit similar, actually. Just a different genre. Like, or sorry, not genre of game, but like a different genre of universe, like world. Oh, what's that? But yeah. Oh, for fuck's sake. More of you guys? Oh! Fuck off! Fuck off! Leave me be! Why am I doing this with... No wonder I'm struggling. I'm trying to do this with a knife. Worst attempt at not dying ever. Yes, I'm aware there's magic. I don't like magic in games. I never remember to use it, okay? We've watched me play games before where I can't remember. Oh. Oh. You know what? We don't need half of this stuff. Because it's just going to be weighing us down. Like bones. Extract the shit out of that. Confirm. I can't remember what that game was called, you know, baby doll. But yeah, it's very similar. I want the essence, please. So what were these guys, like, were they protecting something? Or was this literally just... Ooh. It's literally just a bit of the map. Can we stop with that now? But there was one part of this game that... Okay, so the reason I was like, I love this. I want this game. I want to play this game. Was because it has umbrellas, which I'm going to get mine now because I can. Did I claim that? I did. And I love this as a mechanic so much. Is the brolly. So usually there's like, you have to keep playing. There's a bit, like a little bit further on where you can go find it on this world. But because I watched and binge watched somebody else's stream, I love that. I got like a free thing. And I will tell you right now, I love being Mary Poppins. And then we've got a little puzzle. So these are memory puzzles, and you have to hit them in the right order, otherwise all of the little blight monsters come out and fuck you up. It's that one, and then that one. So, can I... Boom. Don't you be growling at me. Yay! And then you can get up here. Bit of parkour. And release your essence bundles. And then usually around here there's probably a chest, maybe? Sometimes there's like little treasure chests as well. Checked! Dang, you know, we should have checked to see if Brollies on Wild could fly. It would have been a better belter of a bank escape. Just imagine it. Just like, like the little umbrella. How to one-up Billy Blasters and the air balloon incident. What's that? Hopefully, no monsters. Lots of weird free shit. Aha! That looks like a bow and arrow might be over there. Because that looks like target practice. What's that? Acquire arrows, acquire a bow, acquire a simple throwing knife. Okay. So, let's load it. Is that how that... So, oh! Okay. Oh, okay, so if I want to draw it, it's press and hold the right one, and then if you just want to quick do it, it's the other button. I can remember that. But how do these work? Because I don't remember having throwing knives before. Have I? Social features? Leave me be. So I don't have throwing knives, but I do have throwing knives? Okay, no, that's the throwing knife. So how does that... Oh, F. Hey! That's fun. Some flour. Don't think I need the flour, but we're going to take it anyway. Okay. Find a settlement with potential allies. Let's put the throwing knives away, shall we? Now, I think we saw a settlement. Or I saw a settlement. Because it hasn't moved ever. Across the way. I think I could just umbrella it. Flying through the air. Come on, though. Is that not a cool mechanic? Oh, except for when you run out of stamina and hurt yourself. Watch there be bad guys, though. Yeah. Ugh! Fuck you! Oh! Will you die, please? And then you gotta destroy this thing. Oh! No! No, I don't want any more! Will you please die? Oh no! Do I have to fight more of them? Fuck off! That's so unfair. I want those things. Do you think their shit would blow up as well? Yeah, okay. That's right, bitches. I killed your little tree thing. You can run out of brolly stamina. Yeah, you can run out of brolly stamina. It's really awkward when you're like, yes, I'm doing so well. And then you just fall to your death. this? Oh, collect something? No, okay. What's that? Bound ichor. And then we now have, ooh, a sword. Pick a side, any side. This way? To unlock the simple sword. And I am aware whilst there is a down, there is also quite often free shit to be had around the edges. I love me some exploration. Don't know what any of that is. And we'll go down here. Oh, another. Can I? No, I don't think that's breakable. That's just part of the set. Oh, don't do that. The compass. Wilhelmina Sass. Was that you who put an end to the incessant commotion upstairs? I suspected that we might be the only fine souls in the realm, but your appearance is a most welcome surprise indeed. Who might you be beside the savior of our little band? Who was I? Who were we? I was a rather accomplished scholar before all of this. I'm not in the habit of divulging such information to a stranger. You're speaking with a realm walker extraordinaire. Let's be a scholar. Ah, an open book in more ways than one, and surely filled with tales worth telling. What a simp this fella is, I know, right? Please and thank you. There are a great many new faces in the realms as of late, with a great many stories to tell. Collecting such stories is my trade, you see. Wilhelmina Sass, columnist of Nightingale's finest paper, The Sunday Courier, overjoyed to make your acquaintance. Now, if you're in need of more material services, nourishment, equipment, protection, I'm certain my companions here can provide. We've always time for a new customer. Have you heard any recently any rumors lately? Always something particularly. I can't even speak. Always. I'm always like this. I don't know why I act so surprised. It's always like this. Something in particular you're looking for. Can someone lead me to Nightingale? You like the emotes? You like the emotes? Yay! Thank you. Which, by the way, if people have noticed, there's some new emotes and some new Moogie artwork. All done by me, yours truly. Be proud and impressed. I've just spent a year learning how to draw. But we have a few, and I am thinking of opening up to do them for other people if they want them. But yeah, so Wilhelmina Sass, I actually think, if I'm correct in thinking, I believe she's actually like someone based from history. I might be wrong. Wilhelmina Sass? If I spelled her name right in Google. Wilhelmina Sass. Oh, maybe she isn't one of the real people. So that one of the people you come across, it might not have been her. No, Wilhelmina Sass was born on the 8th of May in Waldstoff, Saru, Prussia, Germany. So what was her thing? What made her have a part in this? Is she... Come on, what was she like? What was she known for? Notable. Was she an author? Or have they just pulled out a name? So one of the characters you come across is so there was a woman in America, a reporter, a journalist in America, who actually put herself into like one of the America's answer to Bethlehem Hospital. And like she went nutso in there for her expose, as it were. It's not Wilhelmina Sass. Willem is such an odd name to feminize. What's next? Cragolin. Maybe. What was Wilhelmina Sass known for? I feel like known for. Maybe this one's just a character in a game with the name, but yeah, a lot of the characters are based off of like either fictional characters from books or real people in history. Like Dr. Frankenstein is in here somewhere. And I think so's Edward Poe. Do you know how I might acquire a hired hand? Yeah, Wilhelmina. The thing is, there's like Wilhelmina was quite. I say this. If my understanding of naming conventions from the Victorian era is correct, quite a lot of female names or male names were made like feminized, and I think it might be the same, funnily enough, for medieval type times, because everyone liked the male name, especially men, like fathers that wanted a son but ended up with daughters. They would end up giving them like their name. So if your name was like Wilhelm, you would call your child, like your daughter would become Wilhelmina. And that's how these names came about. Stuff like, so Georgia was from George, Harriet was from Harry. Like, there's a lot of female names that were derivative of the male names because these fathers didn't have daughters and wanted to use their name. Big Jim Linda. To be fair, that's some of my favorite names though. I actually really like girls' names that can be shortened to boys' names, but they're usually the boys' names that were already made into girls' names. If you haven't noticed with like some of the characters that I've played, like Andy, although she was Andromeda, it would have been Andrea if I'd gone for the boys' name version. Because that would have been like Andrew or Andre. But yeah, I like them. Like Harriet, Harry, Georgie, George, Francesca, Frankie, Theodora, Teddy. Theodosia is also another one, Theo. Fair and charitable price, what are you selling? I don't care. I don't want to buy anything from you right now. Get wisdom from Graham Turner. Ooh, Lloyd. You know what, Lloyd? You can come with me. I could use a oh, no. Oh, what? Yeah, accompany me. Here's my calling card, play it. Oh, no. Close. I didn't accept it. Good, because I wanted him to... I didn't read something. Oh, no. Fine, Lloyd. You work at my estate now, even though I don't have one. Arsehole. I wanted one to, like, follow me around. Graham Turner. Groans quietly. Why are we groaning? Every time I take a gander, another one is larking about. If I didn't know better, I ought to think the earth lubbers are hatching down here. Is he a pirate? Earth lubbers. Land lubbers. Apologies, sir. I didn't mean to trespass on your home. Bloody heavens, stop looking like a kicked pup. Do you reckon he's probably Scottish? I'm not going to do a Scottish accent, though. I can't. You can forgive the lack of tact, eh? I've seen more folks these last week than the past 2 decades combined. Truth is, I claim no finder's right over this hovel. You lot can tear it down for all I care. Man, he's so grumpy. Soon enough, I'll be back in the wild's embrace. Do you have any wisdom to share with me? Not the kind you want, I reckon. I've seen plenty of moonstruck blokes stuffed with powder and still meet their ends without catching even a whiff of adventure. Before you go chasing for trouble, you ought to have mastered the basics. I'll be glad for whatever advice you can put. Yep, there we go. Did you just call it a Scotch accent? No, I said Scottish, didn't I? Did I say Scotch? I might have done. Oh, I fried my brain. So yesterday, I spent all day yesterday binge watching Shakespeare plays on BBC iPlayer and the Globe Theatre website. And one, I fucking hate Shakespeare. I will happily admit I do not love Shakespeare. The Bard is not my favourite thing. Have I trained in classical acting where I had to learn Shakespeare? Yes. Did I study Shakespeare doing literature? Yeah, sure. Do I like it? No. Did I spend all day because I wanted to try and just get the cadence of that thou thou'rt well met, merry wanderer cadence down for potentially doing roleplay today, which isn't going to happen now. Yeah, I spent all day doing that. And then I sat there after like 5 hours of binging Shakespeare, and I went, there are so many better options for this that isn't Shakespeare. And then I remembered, guys, that Geoffrey Chaucer came before Shakespeare and is far more tolerable. So I was like, hang on, I'll look into Geoffrey Chaucer instead. But yeah, my brain has been fried since yesterday. I dreamt in iambic pentameter. That's how bad it was last night. It's going to teach me how to cook a meal. Thank you. I suppose it can't hurt. Now, go and cook a campfire meal. What is this epic music for campfire cooking? It seems you've chosen to be travelling on your own. I mean, I didn't choose this, really. Fuck off, Puck! Hang on, Puck. I've got a thing to do first. It's to cook a thing. And then mix... Ooh, I can do roasted meat. Let's go. Cook some meat. I wish they'd never rebuilt the Globe. Jesus, those are hours I'll never get back. Have you been to the Globe Theatre? Have you been to the Globe Theatre? Yeah, like 15 years ago. Yeah, school trips. Absolutely. Like, so I grew up just outside of London. So, of course, I've been to all of the shit in London that is available for school trips. On those horrible benches. True. I mean, once upon a time, people didn't even sit down. They didn't have benches. They had to just stand there for Shakespeare plays, which some of his plays are like fucking James Cameron's Avatar levels of long. And equally as bullshit boring. Oh, I killed a fancy deer without even realising? Sure. Yep, plenty of red raincoat people stood there through like 3 hours of that. I tell you what, one of the best things I think to have ever happened to Shakespeare is there is a group of, like a theatre group that do drunk Shakespeare, where one member of the cast or 2 members of the cast get absolutely shit-faced wankered before the show, and then they continue drinking throughout, and they're just like, they just make it up as they go along, whilst the rest of the cast have to do it like straight and narrow, and they're having to deal with people coming on and being like, I'm drunk, and what? Let's go. That makes it much more entertaining. And I'm about to choke on the string of my little tea bag in my cup. Okay, so I did all that. Let's talk to Puck quick.
Your tenacity overrules the gusts of fate, and this fay you have pleased.
And this
With
fay you
shelter
have pleased.
overhead and tool in hand, you've proven yourself ready. Now attend me.
I don't want to attend
Over
you.
the heart of this realm lies a site of power.
Yeah, we'll go to the site of power.
Long ago, it was named and sealed by what awaits is no take these.
Do you know what? I've got a feeling I'm just not really vibing with this game right now, am I? I've put it on because I know it works, and I'm just not feeling it. I actually feel like from the first time I played it, which obviously I did not play on stream because I was quite... Oh, I've got a backpack. Hey, I've got a backpack. That means I can carry more. What was I saying? Yeah, well, the first time I played this game, it was a lot less... It felt a lot less fetch questy, actually. It was a bit more fun, and there was, like... I love building. I love a bit of cozy gaming, so I do love building, like, estates and fancy buildings and stuff. But I'm not loving this time round. It feels like it's changed things up a bit in a way that I'm not vibing with, so... I'm not gonna inflict me not enjoying a game on anyone. Should we see if I can... I mean, even if I can get onto the server, I don't have a crazy now, so... Maybe should we see if we can get Sandy Parable to work again? Shall we? Or should we sit and we can watch Shakespeare together? Yeah, this is a no bueno game for me right now. I'm not loving it. Meh, we could try whatever. Yeah, like let's just hang out. What other games do I have that might be more interesting than that was? I'm gonna see if I can get Stanley Parable to work again. Because I've actually been really excited to play Stanley Parable because I started watching Severance. On I think it's on Apple iPlayer, which I currently don't have a subscription to anymore. But yeah, it's then Severance is like it's inspired by the Stanley Parable, and I was like, yeah, I really want to play the Stanley Parable now. So we'll try this again. So the game is up and running, but it's not picking up for some reason. Oh. Properties. Stanley Parable. Okay. Okay. It's showing on the screen. Oh. Why can't I begin the game? No, I can. It's loading. If it crashes again, though, I don't know what's wrong with my PC, and I will cry. Because we can play games. We just played like a really brutal game. No! Why is Stanley Parable not running? Quit the game and then start it again. Welcome back. I've got an achievement for doing that. Is that the first... Wait, hang on. Is that the first puzzle? I know Stanley Parable is like meant to be a really puzzly type game. Options. It just cuts out. It just doesn't want to play. Should I Google it? Let's Google it. I actually really want to play this game, so we're gonna Google it. Why does the Stanley Parable crash as soon as I start game? Good old Googly. Due to a The Stanley Parable often crashes at startup due to modern multi-core processors struggling with the game's older engine. Huh. In Steam, right-click the game. Okay. So it's an old game, so I guess that makes sense, right? If I quit that for a second, so and then I go into Steam. In Steam, right-click the game, go into Properties. Properties? What am I changing? General launch options. Enter thread 1 or try... That sounds like I'm going to break something. Try... Threads 1? Threads... Space 1? That's 21. Okay. So I've done that. Is that saved it? I hope that saved it. I imagine that saved it. We go back to general. Yes, there. Okay. Now we try? Try again. Don't know what that does. Oh, it limits the cores. You Google for questions like that. Yeah? Do you not? Listen, I'm old. No, I'm not that old. Yes, I like to make sure Google has all of the information. Oh, it's working! Thank you, Google. Finally. Oh. Oh, that's fast. Do I have to do something with this? Can I... Am I meant... Oh. Is it just... I'm assuming it's E to interact with things, so I'm just gonna... E everything. That is definitely a signifier of a generational divide between us, that's for sure. Yeah, I know. Oh, that door doesn't open. Can I open these? So I have no idea, like, it just throws you into the game. No context or anything.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Thank you for telling me where I'm going, but also...
No
Moogie!
matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Oh, thank you. Oh. Did I just turn that on and on? Hang on, what? Turn it back on.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference. Nor
Okay.
did it advance the story in any way.
Fine. I'll go and find the meeting room, you fucking sassy bastard. Maybe turn the game music down, but turn the volume up so the narrator is louder. Yeah, let's see if we can do that. Options. Audio. Must. Music volume. Let's turn the music volume down. And then I will turn the Discord audio up. Okay. Is that better? No, it's still quite... Oh, that's the wrong button. Options, audio. It's still quite loud, right? How many speakers? I'm just gonna stop fucking around with that bit. Okay, I've kind of turned the music off completely. So now we've just got weird ambient sound, which might get a bit dull, but... Oh, that's... What is going on in this place? Okay. You said go to the meeting room, right? I kind of miss a little bit of the music, actually. That was kind of... Or maybe there is no music anymore. Maybe that's why. I mean, it looks like everything's been trashed. Oh.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Sure. Did I go? Hang on. I don't think I'm gonna do this game very well. Am I? Lefts and rights. So this is the...
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
It's not that immaculate.
Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Drink it in, ladies and gents. Drink it in. Okay.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
This guy is pretty immaculate. It has a sunken floor. True.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy
I'm
and
staying in
reflected
here.
poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
What's the next one? I need to know what else he says. Wouldn't you want a sunken floor? I would. I'd love one, actually.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue. But when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
Come on, give us something else. There not going to be any more? I feel like we can out... I'm sure there's got to be. Come on. Think you'll get angry? Yeah, no, I don't have the patience.
But at last, he'd had enough of the
Oh
amazing
no, I want to
room
go back in.
and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Okay, left. Looking at my fingers. So this is right. But there's... Hang on, that's the first open door on my left. But there is also a door in front of me. So I want to go in here.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Oh, and so once you make a choice, you can't go back. Caution, do not lie. If you are lying right now, stop. Anyone lying? Don't lie. Do not jump from the cargo lift while it's in motion, will cause death. Penalty for misuse of cargo.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the
I'm
wrong
doing it!
foot here. But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
This guy! Oh no, don't make me do this in the dark.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Is it gonna get lighter? Is it punishing me?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
No, I want to
this
do this
was
again.
not the correct way to the meeting room. And
I know it
Stanley
wasn't,
knew it
but I don't want to
perfectly
listen
well.
to him.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I want to see where the thingy-mobby
Wow.
takes us.
Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business,
Oh.
Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, Stanley ignored.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Does it get lighter once I get out of this bit?
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
For who? I mean, it would be great if I could...
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Who is she? Can I have some light, please? Please, Mr. Narrator? Have I broken the game? Oh.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do.
Hello? What did I do?
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha. Oh, come
Oh,
on.
it's a person.
Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Can I have some light, please? I might have broken the game.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
What? Good morning, employee 427. Press N on your keyboard.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Press N. I don't think I have, because everything else is fine.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Please press K.
But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures.
I've been
From behind
this
his
game's
desk,
punishing me.
Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. and each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Please press X to watch TV. X.
And so he began to fantasize
Where's
about
my
his own
TV?
job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
I'm meant to walk through here. Press O to spend time with the boys. 0.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last,
It is
choice.
punishing me.
It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Press U to prepare dinner.
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby.
Is it
And
just...
he called it the Stanley Parable.
Has it just... Hang on. Did it just go, fuck you, you are not playing the game, therefore we're going to spoil all of it as you're stuck in a room?
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Please press K to tell your wife you love her.
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be?
Where did she go?
In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed.
Am I back in an office?
The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets. The more he forgets which life is the real one.
Press L to go to sleep.
And I'm trying to tell him this. That in this world he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Please press 8 to be at what... He said don't do it, so I'm not... Shall I listen? I don't know what's happening. He did say don't press the button, didn't he? I didn't mishear him. What is this game? Do I just wait? How long do you think I have to wait until he goes well done? This game is making me nervous. It's making me cry. Look at this game. Whilst we wait, what we'll do is we'll just change the game because we're not playing Nightingale anymore. I realised that my thingy is still saying that I'm playing it. Okay, I guess I have to press 8. He's gonna shout at me though.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
You can turn the lights on. Press P to question nothing.
I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley.
It got
Not so different, I
darker.
suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see.
Oh, we're back in the
Maybe
beginning
this
bit.
time. And I tried again.
Please
And
die.
Stanley pushed a button.
Please
And I
die.
tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
rude. Can I have some light now, please? Maybe it has broken the game. Should I start again? No.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, well listen then. We'll go to the meeting room. If only to get light back in the world.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, so I don't have any light. Can I... If I quit, do I have to start again? Video? Advanced? I don't know what any of these mean.
Yet there was not a single person
there's
here
no light.
either.
I'm gonna have to start
Feeling
again.
a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go.
I'm gonna Google it. I'm gonna Google if there should be, like, does it get darker? Stanley Parable. Dark. Graphics? Question mark? Black screens for certain sections of the game. What happens if... I think I have to start it again. Okay. Googled it, it's a bug. Thanks. Okay. We'll start again then. Begin, quit to menu? Aha, begin the game. It's fine. Fortunately, we didn't really... We can skip you though, thank you. Thank you, narrator. Oh look, let there be light. So I was playing that with darkness.
That's where everyone would be. Stanley just needed to get to the meeting room, and from then on, he would never be alone ever again.
Thank you, thank you. I will never be alone again. Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Left. The meeting room.
Yet there was
Do
not a single person
alter
here
without
either.
consulting whiteboard
Feeling
manager.
a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Bugged the game by killing yourself for it. I'm not having a good day, am I, for tech? To do, synergize core value expenditures, shift global market, blah blah blah. Using slides to assure employees that everything is okay. Make sure your slide has... Everyone is unique. You, most of all. Number of slides on these slides. Jesus, okay. I could... Okay. Broom closet. Can I go into the room?
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
I feel like I should be able to pick stuff up, but I imagine you can't. So...
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
But I really want to go downstairs. Oh, do I though?
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming! he yelled. "This is all a dream." Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Oh!
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment and my wife and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
What is this game? What is this game?
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Please don't go faded again.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Oh, okay.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk.
Wow.
And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
So I died. Right? No, it's bugged it again. Okay. So every time we die, Every fucking time we die.
This
This game is driving me nuts. Okay. Oh, thing is, no, it's different. Every time we quit out and replay it, like, there's...
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
So it's changed it. It's changed it? Did I just say it's changed it? Did I just say it's changed it? Did I just use... Not even English language. Fucking... This is changeth. It's changed. Changed. Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
We'll listen to you this time. And then we've got the room.
There was not a single person here either.
Do unbelievably amazing work all the time, every day.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Oh no, no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh, the boss has a lovely office, doesn't it? Where's the bathroom? Yeah, I can't go in the bathroom.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
That's just a black corner, okay. I don't understand what's happening.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Oh, well that broke. No going back up now.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
I want to go for the escape. Fuck it, escape!
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Can I go back through the door? Did it close behind me? Oh no, I can go back. Oh no, do you know, no, we're not listening to him. We'll meet another death and do it again if we have to.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back.
No, I'm committing! I'm committing!
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Yep. Is it really my death, though? Should we jump? Or should I go back? No! Do you know what? I'm doing it! Oh, it actually did kill me. Okay.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise,
Am I about to get crushed to death?
it that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly. And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
I don't understand. Office layout. Wow. Okay, wait, hang on. So that's where we start. And we come through here. And then we went through there. And then we went through there. Oh, there. Oh, it doesn't show you after the doors, though. We haven't even gotten to this bit. We managed to die before we even got to see that. Button sounds. Filing cabinets. So I guess every loading screen gives you this lighting glitch. I'm assuming... Well, it's not every loading screen. I think it's just every time we do something dumb like die. But we'll... I don't want to miss out on this little bit. Boss's office. Oh, okay. So we've got two options. Wait, hang on. I just came through that way, so... What's this button do? Underground?
They're throwing a surprise party for him for all his button pushing. Does that sound plausible to you?
Oh, narration outtakes. Kevin Brighting, the voice of the narrator, recorded dialogue for the entire game roughly 3 separate times over the 2 years of development. These are clips from early takes that were not used in the final game. Amazing. Yeah, no, it's starting to get a bit dark, isn't it? Fucking glitch. Glitch ruins everything. Okay. Do you know what? So far, this is still working better than 5M was. Freedom ending. This was the very first incarnation of the freedom ending in the game's alpha. Really? That sounds like bullshit to me. I really want to go to that, actually. Nope, that's what I want to go for. Stanley Parable.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
I mean, nothing can be seen because of fucking visual
You can
glitch.
still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only
So if I just quit the game, she told me to. I'm ready.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh, it's coming back from...
Stanley had never seen the office this brightly lit. Was it a sign of something? He hoped it was. He hoped very much that it was.
Is it really a glitch or is it just... I don't know, because that... It's making my brain hurt.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No, it's changed a bit, hasn't it? I don't remember the pictures being up on the... Maybe they were. Maybe I think I'm just looking for things where they probably don't exist. I think we've added an extra unpredictable and unintended element to this game with the lighting glitch. I think we've beaten it. None of the flowery language stands a chance against Jank. Yeah! We win.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
But I want to go in! You arsehole! He's boarded up my broom closet! How dare! This game!
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose
This is a
be?
different narration to
In
the first
fact,
time.
This keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Okay. So we're not going to escape this time because apparently that takes us on some weird trippy... Is there like any way to... Do you know, I don't need to know. I'll find out. Is there any way to win this game?
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door
Yes,
that
I
read
did.
Mind Control Facility.
Does that say something different? No, it still says escape.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out? Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee.
Oh shit, someone was fired.
Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
What do you mean? I want to...
For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Or, hear me out, right? We become the big mind control boss. Duh. Dismantle. Oh, do I have to just turn it off? Ferrets! Hello, my darling. Can I... How do I dismantle it then? I don't want to dismantle it. Oh, this is... Generally, I think I'm so lost. I'm literally just pressing buttons, aren't I? So if that's the power... Oh. There's a big room over there. You're looking fabulous today, my dear. How you doing? Oh, thank you. I don't feel fabulous. And this is a last minute. I half brushed my hair because I was meant to be doing roleplay, but I couldn't get on the server, so to that. But thank you. Instead, we are cozy and trying to play a game that makes 0 sense. I'm just getting sassed by the narrator constantly. Girl, your hair looks fine and those glasses are dope. Thank you.
He knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it...
Yeah, fuck that.
Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you?
I did.
After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted?
It's exactly what I wanted.
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode.
I just killed myself again.
The entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it,
So now what do I have to do?
It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know
What's
where
going on?
to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway.
Is there
I'll
a
tell
button
you
that says
exactly
3 on
what
it somewhere that I
happened to
can
them.
press?
I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I
Why
let
haven't
it
you just
burn to a
stuck?
crisp. I have to say this, though. This version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now?
No, I've got no
Or did
idea.
you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door.
Oh, hang on, there was a big
anything,
red button, wasn't
something
there?
here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley.
I feel like
You're
there's
in
more
for quite a
buttons.
disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see
What
you
is this
made
guy's
humble.
deal?
This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle.
I mean, that says
30
9999
seconds
on
until a
it,
big
but
boom and then nothing. No ending here. Just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully?
oh, that's
Another
3.
choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever after.
This game! Yeah, this dude is like the male, yeah, an invasive male version of GLaDOS. This game. Oh no, okay, so the only issue I have right now is there's a glitch every time I die, or I have to quit to the menu and then begin the game again. But the nice thing is it does save it,
This
and
is the
it
story of a
continues
man
on
named
like from the
Stanley.
last time I played it.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk.
I'm going to skip through that because I think it's the same. So now we've got different flooring. It was all
All of
clean
his
last time.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
What a sad little room.
Stanley
Yeah,
decided to go to the
such a
meeting room.
strange game.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Ooh. I like to see if I can get through some of the doors, but clearly not. So there's a TV series on, I want to say it's on Apple TV, that is based off of this game, and it's called Severance. It's actually really
When
good.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
But yeah, no, it's actually really good. But
Yet
this
there was
game,
not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to
so
his boss's
this
office.
broom closet.
hoping
The
he
first
might
2
find an
times I
answer
went past
there.
it, I went in there, and now they've decided I can't go in there anymore because it annoyed the narrator. Bane of my life.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. The moment he entered his manager's office, Stanley froze in his tracks.
What did I?
Not a living soul anywhere. Could he really be all alone? This was too much for Stanley to
There's a
take.
camera up
Too
there.
much for any man to take. He fell to his knees, bursting into half moans, half sobs, the guttural retching of life from a man denied any hope, any reason to keep going. Here on the floor, he lay prone, paralyzed by fear for nearly a full hour. But when at last he began to move about and survey the situation, he found a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could it mean? Was it a sign of hope for Stanley's future? Alas, it was not. For although this keypad guarded the terrible secret of Stanley's past, it had been assigned a 4-digit code so devious and so random that no man could
remember
ever
it.
hope to guess it. 2845. Statistically, Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator
No!
talk. That
Let me
kind of
through this bit.
anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
I'm getting called out by the narrator. You leave my anxiety alone. You don't know me like that. What was it?
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Okay. Twitch is telling me I'm at 2 out of 3 streams in a row, which means I was here the last time I streamed, which was 9 months ago, roughly. It was a long time ago. It was a long time ago. And I've been meaning to get back to it for a little while, but life and health and things just
Stanley
like
walked
to get
straight
in the
ahead
way.
through the large door that read Mind Control
Yes, I
Facility.
did.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find
I
out?
did have the strength to find out. Bum, bum, bum. Ooh, all
Now
the cameras.
monitors jumped
Oh, it's a
on,
different. Oh,
their
it's a.
true nature revealed. Each
Hang
bore the
on.
number of an employee in the building.
Another person's been
Stanley's
fired.
coworkers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Freedom and nothing.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring
what if
job?
Paul's
That
been
his
fired?
emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone
Someone's-
else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible?
Wasn't it?
Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart
Okay.
of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working.
Supposed to be like the
all
one-
of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once
Yeah, okay.
and
We'll
for
dismantle
all.
it this time. Won't try and take over the world with mind control. If that just killed me. Do the number sequences on the walls mean anything? It might do.
Blackness and a rising chill
It sounded
of
so disappointed. I
uncertainty.
died again. I died again.
Was it over?
No, it was not over.
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine. Unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away.
Yeah, I am. So I want to mind
And yet,
control the world.
Even as the immense door slowly opened,
Listen,
Stanley reflected
when
on
playing
how many
video
puzzles
games,
still
if you're not
lay
choosing
unsolved.
the
Where had his
chaotic
co-workers
evil
gone?
option,
How had he been
are you
freed
even
from the
playing a video
machine's
game?
grasp? What
I'd let
other
you mind
mysteries
control me,
did this
Moogie.
strange
Oh,
building
gee.
hold?
I'd mind
But
control
as
you any
sunlight
day.
streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness.
This man, my
Perhaps his
evil
goal
vector
had
overlord.
not been to understand, but to let go.
Can I?
No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It
What in
was
the fucking
perhaps
shires is
the only
this?
thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen.
Don't trust any of this.
And Stanley was happy.
See? Lies. Oh. Beat the game? Complete the stand. I've got a... Did I just... I got an achievement, and apparently I beat the game, but I don't think I did, because it's just booted me back here. Oh. Fuck's sake. Well, we're going to have to restart the game again. Fuck's sake. Quit to menu. Begin the game. Ugh. Oh, no, it's different. It's different! It's different now! We didn't beat the game.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Welcome to the whiteboard ending console bug. Okay. So I haven't done it. It's a different...
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office.
Yes, I did.
But it didn't make a single difference. Not when Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I entered the door on the left. Did I though? Nope. We went right.
This was not the correct way.
We're
to the
gonna
meeting
defy
room,
everything
and
he
Stanley
says
knew
this
it
time.
perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
You're trying to get into every room.
The lounge was sublime, a work of art.
Oh.
What
Stanley just wanted a snack
and
first,
so
that's all. Yeah,
personally to
clearly.
Stanley, its grace, its subtle charm. No, Stanley knew it was something deeper, something darker.
Really? Was it darker though?
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Stanley? Originally went that way. Maybe I go this way? I don't know if I want to... Oh my god. Decisions. Okay, we're going to ignore everything
Stanley
he
was
says.
so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
This bastard. I want to get across to there somehow, so...
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm
How
not
can
your
I-
enemy, really, I'm not. I
This is gonna
realize
take
that
us
investing
up.
your trust in someone else can
Think
be
I could
difficult, but the
leap
fact
that.
is that the story has
No.
been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Hi,
Someone
Winters.
you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
No, I'm
This
not.
is it, Stanley.
So we've done this bit already.
Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Oh no, I don't want to go. Oh, we did this bit already.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her.
Okay, we've already done
If you
this
can-
bit. I just thought maybe it would be different. The big old lazy boy chairs. Yeah. Oh, it is different.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just
Oh
pulling
no,
the
it's
bread out
not.
of the
It's just
oven.
we've got light this time.
All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Yeah, but you didn't go through that one door, so it's fine.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Nope.
Sorry, but you're in
Oh.
my story now.
No! No! You bastard! Let me... I wanted to run away! What a jerk!
This is a very sad story about the death of a
now
man
we've got to do
named
this again.
Stanley.
Good morning, employee 427. Press J on your keyboard.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him.
This is
and every
light this
button that he
time.
pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Press 1.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Press 4.
But in his mind,
It's different
in his
buttons though
mind,
this time.
he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him. And so he began to fantasize about his own job.
You just took my
First, he
TV away
imagined
from
that
me.
One day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Press N to
he
spend
went
time with the
further.
boys.
He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Okay, apparently I'm
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he
We didn't
began to
see all
fill
that
it with many
happening.
possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
There's a game with a baby? Where's the game with the baby?
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time. But there is no answer.
No
How could there
wife.
possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
Press T to
And
go
I'm
to
trying
sleep.
to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. but he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Press E to be at work in the morning. He said do not do it. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to not do it because I'm also going to go and use the bathroom, but I'm going to leave the screen just in case he does anything. So you're going to have to tell me. I'll be right back. Did this guy say anything? Has he sassed me or anything? I really thought something would happen. Yeah, I did as well. He said nothing. I wonder if you have to like be really stubborn and just wait. But I don't have the patience, so... Sean, we're just going to press E to go to work in the morning.
Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Let me out the room. Press 6 to question nothing.
I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once
This man
more
waited that long to say I told you so. He did.
Compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time.
Maybe this
and I
time.
tried again.
Please
Stanley
don't.
pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
Yeah, this guy, if I swear to God, if this killed me and I have to restart again. To be fair, it's not bad restarting too much, but. Oh, you fucking asshole! Weird visual glitch.
This is the...
Thank you. Oh, it's a different... Oh, it stopped doing that first bit now. It's like, we're not going to do this to you.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
Should we do this one?
The door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew
We're just going
it
to try
perfectly
all the
well.
possible other
Perhaps he wanted to
options.
stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the
porterator.
first open door on his left. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
No. That's a button that goes down.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
Just go dark
Oh,
again.
no, it's to the right, my mistake. No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking?
Is this the glitch?
It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see.
Sir, I'm in the darkness.
Left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
It's a car. I don't even know what I've just walked into. Oh, stairs. Okay, we're gonna try and do this in the dark, apparently. I know. So you wanna go up? Hey, look! We made it to the room!
No. This isn't right
Shortcut!
at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all
It
a
might be
spoiler.
dark, but shortcut!
Close your eyes. Okay. We just
Yeah, visual
back
glitch
to,
again.
Oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Okay, well, I will from the top it this time. To get rid of the glitch.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building
curious as to whether or
where
not
he
this is
was
gonna be different.
employee number 427. Employee
No,
number
it's not.
4...
Same intro. Okay. Oh no, but it's
All of
taken
his
us back
co-workers
here
were
again.
gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the
We
meeting
are
room.
going to go the wrong
and
way
Stanley
though,
knew
because
it
we've already
perfectly
gone the
well.
right way.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, giddy in a way he had never known before. Was it this room? A connection between the two? Could a man love a room?
Could
I
a
mean,
man love a...
Truly, deeply, madly, love.
Sure.
Yeah. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Yeah,
And so
okay.
he detoured through the maintenance
We won't do that
section,
again.
walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Oh, does it really? Is that just a cut through? So that was just a cut through. Okay. We're going to the
Yet there was not a
thingy-bobbly.
single person here either.
No.
Feeling a wave of disbelief,
Can't go in my
Stanley
broom
decided
closet.
to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase,
We did down
Stanley
already,
walked
didn't we?
upstairs to his boss's office.
I think it's going to be a case of fucking around with those buttons next then. Can I go into the bathroom yet? because the boss knows that what the boss says goes. If the boss suffered losses, then that's what the boss chose. Okay. Is it literally just a bathroom? Can I do nothing with the bathroom? Okay. What happens if I go back in there, though? Is it like... a new message? No. Oh, I was me hoping it would be a bit weird. Can I go in here? Oh, you couldn't go in here the first time round. Yeah, fuck the boss's office. We're doing this bit. Wise words on a bathroom wall. Yeah, classic. Oh, do I want to go up or down? Should we go up or down? Up or down? Go down. Because I was watching Labyrinth last night and now all I've got in my head is the helping hands going, she chose down! Elevator music. It's the fun that says Stanley. Fingerprints on my glasses. I just have a little boogie. Whatever happened to elevator music? Because I don't know about anywhere else, but we don't really have it in the UK anymore, and it makes me sad. Like, I think it should be a thing everywhere again. It's not anywhere here that I've ever been. I just feel like when you go into hotels, it should be in like the hotel elevator or in like office workplaces. This seems to be getting a little bit... Oh, what's that on the floor? Is it me or is it shaking a bit more aggressively? Oh? Oh, it just took me back up. Nope. Okay. Okay, then we'll go back down. GoldenEye elevator music was the best. We're just gonna wait it out. I feel like this game, you need to be really committed and stubborn to some of the bits if you want to like get the sassy narrator moments. But at the same time, I could be wrong. This is the moment where like you have small talk, like, "Hi guys, how's your day been going?" Whilst I wait for this. I'll be sat here waiting for ages. What are we getting up to today, guys? What's been going on? How's the weather? Even the tiny joys we were once offered have now been rescinded. Truly they desire our maximum possible suffering. I know, right? Taking away our elevator music. I'm about to be busy soon, but yeah, weather's fine. It was a little snowy this morning. Ah, I wish it was a little snowy where I was. I love the snow. Best video game soundtrack in your opinion? I actually really liked South of Midnight. I really liked the soundtrack for that. Like when we got to the end as well, because it was like the cool jazz sort of Creole music. It was fun. It was swinging. Like I could listen to the soundtrack before I played the game again. I probably wouldn't play the game again, but I could definitely listen to the soundtrack on repeat. I don't know if I've got the patience to try and outwait this game. I'm too, like, I want to go do something else. I don't know how you were so bad at that game. South of Midnight? I don't know. I don't know either. I actually had to get Joe to come up at one point. I was like, Joe, I'm doing it wrong. I don't know what's wrong with me. And he had to come and be like, by the way, it's this thing. It looked like a piece of piss. You play it. Maybe I'm just bad at games. Don't you game shame me, baby doll. Game shaming. Listen, some games I'm shit at, alright? But some games, I'm alright. Damn, Chad. Baby doll just likes to he just likes to be mean to me. Our friendship is built on pure bants, apparently. Do we think, can I just, if I press... No, I gave up. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it, guys. I'm sorry. I feel like it's just a waste of time at this point. I think that's what that is there for, is to upset you and waste your time. I couldn't do it.
Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad, Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Quelle surprise.
Quelle surprise. Getting bodied by Spyro the Dragon-ass boss battle. I enjoyed that game. I was just really sad at the ending. Like, and I wrote this really I actually was really committed to writing a review of it. And the first draft was like so scathing. I was like, I don't think that's the kind of review I want to put into the world, because it was mostly me being like, it wasn't good enough. They didn't yeet an old lady off of a building. And like, I was so anti that old granny.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read...
Yeah, I was sad that her mum was still alive. Yeah, you were like rooting for a dead mum. Jeez. Okay, press a button.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley
it wasn't
thought
we
to
happy
himself.
few enough, no.
Did he have the strength to find out?
What happens if I can't go back, the door's closed. Okay, we'll spend a bit more time in the room with all the buttons this time.
Their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee.
Oh, hang on. Is there more people fired now? I didn't look.
The lives of so many individuals reduced to
what does that
images
say?
on a screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Okay, there's another thingy in a minute. So, the first time we were in here, there was only one person that was fired. The second time, there was two. So now I'm curious if any more people have been,
This
like,
mind
fired.
control facility. It
One,
was too horrible to believe it couldn't be true.
Oh no, it's just the two
Stanley really
people.
been under
Okay.
someone's control all this time?
Maybe I
Was
made
this
it up
the
that there was only
reason
one
he was
person the
happy
first
with his
time.
boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never.
Never.
It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation.
There's a
Controls
door.
labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place.
There's
And as the
four.
cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
So, because we ran around and we pressed a bunch of the buttons last time, but it was only when we were like, let's blow up everything. No, let's take over, and it activated the whatchamacallit, that it actually gave us a number on the screens. And I think it was 4. It might have been 3. And I'm also certain that this door was open up for a moment, and then I didn't run through it because I was too busy panicking. Because there's also a 10. Should we try and take over the world again? With the mind control. that a G? The G? Because it gives you like 2 minutes as well to fuck around with stuff. Can't press the big red button. Because that's the big mind control room. So you've got 5 over there. That's 5. And then 4 is up top. Is that 3 on the edge? Oh, that's... Can I... Wow, stairs. Okay. Do any of these buttons? None of these are actually lit up, so I guess I can't press them. And then there's 3. Does it do anything? Can I go down? Is there like a down drop? Okay, we're gonna go and try and take over the world with our mind control again. We got the happily ever after. We released everyone. Apparently we beat the game. I deny that fact. Deny it, I say. And this
when
time...
at last he found the source of the room. Oh, Stanley.
Oh,
you didn't
Stanley,
just
I
activate the
did.
controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for
I
yourself.
did.
Is that what you wanted?
That's exactly what I want.
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that.
Okay.
I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes.
2 minutes, okay.
Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley?
Okay.
It's your time to shine. You are the star.
So,
it's your
on the
story
monitors,
now. Shape it to your
not those
heart's
ones.
desires. Oh, this is much
But
better
on
than
these
what I had in mind.
monitors,
What a shame we have so little time left to
you have
enjoy
3
it.
attempts
Mere
remaining.
moments until the bomb goes off.
Oh,
But
that's a
what
different...
precious moments each one of them is.
Oh, there's a
More
code
time
now.
to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start.
So that says
What's
press
You'd like to know where your co-workers
button
are.
hint provided.
A moment of solace before you're obliterated.
So that's the big red button over there that I
I'm
just
in a
pressed
good
and it said
mood.
it was
You're
wrong.
gonna
So you have to do the
die
code
anyway.
first.
I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned
Oh!
off the machine. I set you free.
What do you mean? Did I just walk
That
past
was
it instead of
merely
going
in
through
this
it?
instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply
Fucked
let you
it.
sit there in your office forever,
Press any key
pushing
to send a
buttons
power surge.
endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away
2.
from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go.
Is
But
that
I'm
2?
sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My
1?
goodness, only 34 seconds left.
I'm really
But I'm
confused.
enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley.
Button
Time
hint
doesn't grow on
provided.
trees.
Continue.
Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley?
So now it's
Is it
3.
that you have no idea where you're going or
'Cause
what you're
that's-
supposed to be doing right now?
Yeah, I
Or
have
did
no
you
idea.
just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I
3?
mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking
Yellow.
on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons.
I don't think there is a
these
thing.
colored ones. Or maybe this big red button. Or this door. Everything, anything. Something here
Yeah,
will
that
save
door.
me. Why would
Thing
you
is,
think
that door
Stanley?
closed on me.
That this video game can be beaten.
Did I just run past it?
One
Was that me
soul?
being dumb?
Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? But you really believe there's an answer? How many times will you replay this bit, looking desperately for a solution? 10?
Oh.
100? 1,000? I look forward to finding out and to watching
Is
the bomb
this?
go off each time you fail. Just you and me and the retching explosion of
Okay,
fire and metal.
so we're gonna have
over
to do this
and
again,
over
I
for
imagine.
all of eternity. And Stanley died again. And Stanley died again. And Stanley died again.
No.
Take a look
No.
at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here. Just you being blown to pieces.
I don't
Will you cling
understand.
desperately to your frail life? Or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same.
Can I
to
jump
me.
down
All
there at
part of
all?
the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life
Ugh.
from the moment we fade in until the moment I say happily ever up.
I don't know what to do with the buttons. I'm not smart enough for this. Or maybe it's just nonsensical. I'm gonna have to reset the whole thing again. This fucking visual glitch actually does my nut in.
This is the story
No, the
of a
buttons
man
do
named
something.
Stanley.
I'm just dumb. Okay.
Someone was following Stanley. He was sure of it. If he checked over his shoulder now, he would surely catch them. It was only a matter of time.
Not sure I like that. Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
Okay.
he entered the door on his left.
Yep, we go the right way.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
We're
Coming
just
to a
gonna go back
staircase,
to that whole
Stanley
thing.
walked
Oh.
upstairs to his boss's office.
Just in case it's changed, let's check in here. Oh! It has changed. To be rich, is it a crime? To commit crimes, isn't it rich? What a life it would be to have to pick just one. I feel like drinking a glass of water next to a toilet would be unwise. So what do we think the buttons do? I wonder if this lets me go somewhere this time. We're just going to quickly try it. Oh, we went up that time instead of down? Nope. Okay, same place. Fuck that.
Here's the door, just go.
Thank you. Here's the door, just go. I love that. Okay.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out? Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
I don't know.
Was this the only
I'm just
reason
trying to think
he
what the
was happy
buttons
with
would
his
actually
boring
mean.
job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to
No.
believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Utterly blind from the world. Okay.
Here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began
hello.
to sink in,
So I want to go
Stanley
through this door,
decided that
right?
this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Wait, Easy and Falcons, you've just come in and said hello. Hello. Thank you for the gift subs. My God, Easy. Easy. Right. I was intently thinking because I'm pretty sure there's something we have to do in this room with the buttons. But I don't think we can do anything with them until we turn the mind control on. Mind control! And then we get like 2 minutes. You missed me. I missed you too, my dude. And Daft. Hello, my lovely. Put the mind control into the country music. Huh? Yeah, everyone. Hello. Yeah, do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna press the button and then I'm just gonna full send straight to that door and see if that's what I need to do. Because, like, you've got all these buttons and I don't understand it. I don't understand. Yes,
And when at last he found the source of the room.
and I tried to take over.
Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls,
I did
you?
activate the
After
controls.
they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted?
It's exactly what I
Control?
wanted. Full
Stanley,
control.
I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that
Going into
machine
this
can
door.
do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper
going through this
DNA
door.
identification, nuclear detonators are said to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes. Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley?
Get me through.
It's your time to shine. You are the star. Okay. It's your story now.
So that gets open
Shape
through
it to
here.
your heart's desires. Oh, this is much
Okay.
better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it.
If I turn
Mere
that-
moments until the bomb goes
Where
off.
does that-
But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about
don't-
me, where we're going, what all this means.
okay,
I
Mr.
barely
Narrator.
know where to start.
Right, I'm open to ideas because I'm not smart enough for this.
You'd like to know where your co-workers are. A moment of solace before you're obliterated.
You have 3
All
attempts.
right, I'm in a good mood.
Okay,
You're
what's
gonna
this?
die anyway.
Code
I'll
is
tell you exactly
for the
what
converting a
happened to
piece of... Yeah, I know what a
them.
code
I
is.
erased them.
You
I turned
re-enter
off
a
the machine.
passcode.
I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times,
So what does this mean?
I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing.
Oh!
Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control.
Oh no, there isn't a no. There isn't a no. I was about to say, is it hang on.
Go.
Is it just 521?
I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go around will be even better.
Hang on.
Only 34 seconds
Oh no, we've got
left,
124
but
over
I'm
there.
enjoying this so much.
Oh no,
You know
wait.
what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some
521.
extra time
I
on
want
the clock,
that's
why
4.
not?
That I thought they've changed the way
These
the
are
numbers are.
precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
Thank you. 521 is what I
Dear
want.
me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going
I
or
have
what you're
no
supposed to be
bloody
doing
clue
right
what I'm
now?
doing.
Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in
5.
this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button,
Shush.
screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored
2.
ones. Or maybe this big red button.
1.
Or this door. Everything, anything,
going
something
through.
here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
I don't know if I
you
didn't
really believe
enter a
there's an
code, did
answer?
I?
How many times will you replay this bit, looking desperately for a solution?
I just
10,
want to go through that
100,
door.
1,000? I look forward to finding out and to watching the bomb go off each time you fail. Just you and me and the retching explosion of fire and metal over
Can
and
I just
over
like
and over
full
for all
send
of eternity.
spam this?
And Stanley died again.
Oh, I'm gonna die again.
And
I have to
Stanley
restart it
died
again.
And Stanley died
Stop.
again.
Oh.
Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here. Just you being.
Do you think I
blown
missed
to
the one?
pieces. Will you cling desperately?
No, I didn't.
to
It
your
made a
failed
bip,
life,
didn't
or
it?
will you let it go peacefully? Another choice.
Ah.
Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever after.
You had the bib on the 2 and not the 1. Now I have to restart the game. So every time I die, I get a visual glitch. Visual glitch. So we have to quit to menu, begin the game.
This-
Oh. Okay, now we've
All
got
of his
these
co-workers
ones.
were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply
The
missed a memo.
whiteboard ending.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I don't know what
Yet
the.
there
Hang
was
on.
not a single person here either.
I wonder if
Feeling
there's
a wave
clues
of
elsewhere
disbelief,
for it.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Meeting room. 4XX. Do not enter. RIP Franz. Rip Franz. By quarterly revenue, we need. I don't know. I think grasping at straws. Everyone is unique. You most of all. I just don't know. Okay.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Here's
And
the
it's
door, just go.
They're just getting so fed up with our shit. Can't believe the Stanley Parable has you beat. I know, man. I can. I can believe it. Right.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large
Yes,
door that
I
read
did.
Mind Control Facility.
We're ignoring the escapee. Went down that. It killed us.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television
It's an enormous
screens.
room.
What horrible
with
secret did this place
television screens.
hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Do I have the strength?
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility.
This guy
it was
is
too horrible
making
to
me
believe it
angry
couldn't be
now.
True. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No.
No.
He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life
I wanna get
in
through that
someone
door.
else's control? Never. It
I'm
was
not
unthinkable.
going
wasn't
to
it?
do the
Was
bomb.
it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life?
I'm not going to do the
utterly
bomb. Not the bomb,
blind
like
to
the thing instant. I'm
world?
going to just press buttons without. Because there's buttons
Here
that
was the
work,
proof,
right?
The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or
'Cause,
sad
like-
or content. Walking, eating, working.
Okay, what have we got?
All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to
We've
sink
got
in,
142 and
Stanley
001
decided that
over
this
there.
machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
There's got to be something through that door, right? The thing is, because I don't know, it's upsetting me. I need someone to tell me that knows whether or not there's something through that door. 1, 2. Where's 3? 3. Four. Five. I just wondered if that would do anything. And there's this big red button that does nothing right now because it's not online. Is this like... Oh, hang on a minute. That has... symbols on it? Oh, I think. Maybe not. I don't know, man. This is... I wonder if we can run away once we choose the happy ending. So
And
if
when
I
at last he
turn
found
it
the sword,
Oh, maybe not. Oh, is this different to before?
blackness, and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
Don't know. You tell me. Was it?
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved.
Yeah, I am.
Where had his co-workers
And I'm so
gone?
confused.
How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed
Should I
into
Google
the
it?
chamber, he realized none
I feel
of
like
this
Googling
mattered
it is
to him,
cheating.
for it was not knowledge
But I'm getting
or even
grumpy and I'm
power
getting
that
hangry.
he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where
Can
to
I,
go,
like, refuse
what
to go in
do,
there?
or how to feel. Whatever life he lives,
No, I don't want to
it
go
will
down there. What if I just want
his.
to just
And
jump?
that was all he
I don't know what I'm thinking. Like,
It was
you can't jump in
perhaps
this game.
the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped
I don't
through the open
know.
door.
I don't want to step out into bloody Hertfordshire. Fucking Oxford or Kent. Like, this is just English countryside. I refuse. I wanted to go through the door. Oh, hang on. No? Oh, okay. You can't jump. I just got another achievement. It's you can't jump. No, seriously. We just saved it. The achievement is we've disabled the jump. Stop trying. Okay. Oh, I'm yawning now as well. Right. And she lived happily ever after.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the
I'm
feeling of
Googling it.
liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him.
No,
This
actually, I'm
was
not.
exactly the way.
This will be my
right
backup
now,
for the next
that
time we
things
can't
were
get
meant
onto
to
medieval
happen.
roleplay.
And Stanley was happy.
I was happy, but I wasn't. I'm gonna attempt to figure that out next time. I can't do it now. I'm realizing I'm getting grumpy. I'm getting grumpy because I'm hangy. I'm hangy and I didn't eat. It's like I basically died again because then I got the visual glitch. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna quit the menu. I just realized it's the thingy on the thingy. Oh, right. Okay. I'm calling it because I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start shouting at the computer. It's not fun to shout at the computer. The plan today had been to go and roleplay on medieval roleplay server for the first time for me and Crazy, but neither of us could get on. So we're gonna give it this weekend and see if whatever's broken with the server gets fixed in that time. And then on Monday, we're gonna try some medieval roleplay. But until then, and I haven't said this in 9 months. I guess until then, I love you, miss you, bye. Except for the fact that I'm gonna keep talking. So I really want to. No, I'm not. Do you know what? Until then, we're gonna figure out how to stream again, and I'm gonna do this, and then I'm also going to do. Well, hang on. What else am I gonna do? I'm gonna do this. Oh wow, I've just had like music playing randomly in the background the whole time, just turned off. But yeah, okay. Until next time. I actually mean it now. I love you guys. Thank you for coming back and saying hello whilst I've been doing this, and thank you for the gift subs. Fingers crossed will be a medieval forsooth talking ye old whatchamacallit with the Crazy